بالله من الشيطان اللعين الرجيم بفضل بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم رب اشرح لي صدري ويسر لي أمري واحلل عقدة من لساني يفقهوا قولي اللهم عجل لوليك الفرج الشريف عليهم الصلاة والسلام اللهم صل على محمد وآل محمد وعجل فرجهم والعن أعداءهم أجمعين. Respected scholars, elders, youngsters, viewers, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi ta'ala wa barakatuh. In our previous clip, we looked at the word وَجَلِيلَ إِرَادَتِهِ, and here we were talking about how Imam Waqt, Imam Yasin alayhi salatu wasalam, and the Ahlul Bayt are the iradas, the intentions of Allah. So in this lieu, another tradition of Imam Ali alayhi salatu wasalam says, إِنَّ اللَّهَ جَعَلَ قُلُوبَ الْأَئِمَّةِ مَوْرِدًا لِإِرَادَتِي فَإِذَا شَاءَ اللَّهُ شَيْئًا شَاءُرُهُ وَهُوَ قَوْلُ اللَّهِ وَمَا تَشَاءُرُونَ إِلَّا أَن يَشَاءَ اللَّهُ. Surely Allah has made the hearts of the Imams as a place for His intentions descent. Thus, whenever Allah intends a thing, they too intend the same. And this is the intention of Allah. In another tradition, Imam Ja'far al-Sadiq al Muhammad alayhi salatu wassalam has said, إِنَّ اللَّهَ الْإِمَامَ وَقْرٌ لِعِرَادَةِ اللَّهِ عَزَّ وَجَلَّ. Surely, Imam is the nest of Allah's intention, glorified and mighty be Allah. And so when we look at the intention of Allah, what is it that Imam is guiding us towards? It is the creation of Allah, for which it is Imam is his proof, and it is the Sharia of Allah, for which Imam is the best teacher and guide towards. With this, we move towards the 6th verse of this beautiful Ziyarah, whereby we say, Assalamu alayka ya taliya kitabillahi wa tarjumanah. Salutation to you, O the reciter of Allah's book and its interpreter. What are we doing right now? We are doing the tafsir, the exegesis, the tarjuma of Ziyarat Aali Yaseen, in which we are saying that the Imam of the time is the reciter of Allah's book and he is the interpreter. So you and I recite the book as well. So what is the big deal in Imam reciting and you and I reciting? The difference here is the Imam recites, and when he is reciting, he has exactly the knowledge of what Allah is saying. When the Imam recites, before the Imam reciting the book of Allah, Imam's great-grandfather did the action and then the verse in the book of Allah was descent. For example, Imam Amir al-Mu'mineen Ali ibn Abi Talib alayhi salatu wassalam, peace be upon him and his lofty father, acted, gave the zakat, gave the ring during the action of ruku in his salah, and the ayah came down. Another example, the father of Amir al-Mu'mineen, Hazrat Abu Talib al-Imran, at the time when the Holy Prophet was bringing Islam and Abu Lahab, curse be upon him, was intending to harm the Prophet, Hazrat Abu Talib said, Tabat yada Abi Lahabin wa tab, and Allah brought down that verse into the Quran, and then you call Abu Talib a kafir. Astaghfirullah Rabbi wa atubu ilayh. For example, the household of the Holy Prophet, the Hujjah of the Imams, the Sayyidah Fatimeh Zahraa, fasts for 3 days. The whole house fasts. And when they fast, the first day a miskin comes, they give their bread. they give their iftar. The second day, a yatim comes, an orphan comes, they give their iftar. The third day, an asir comes, they give their iftar and they satisfy themselves with the glasses of water only, fasting for 3 days. Upon that action, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala reveals the entire chapter of Surah Al-Dahr, known as Al-Insan or Al-Ata, and narrates this incident by saying, وَيُطْعِمُونَ طَعَامَ عَلَى حُبِّهِ مِسْكِينًا وَيَتِيمًا وَأَسِيرًا إنما يريد الله ليذهب عنكم الرجس أهل البيت ويطهركم تطهيرا اللهم صل على محمد وآل محمد وعجل فرجهم والعن أعداءهم أجمعين. And by the way, as we are on this verse, let me tell you that this verse actually, as I have recited, it was supposed to be placed there, but some of the scholars removed it from there and put it in Surah Al-Ahzab. And this is at another example where under the Chowdhury-Yamani, under the bed sheet, the bedspread of Yemen, Rasulullah comes and asks to rest. And Amir al-Mu'mineen comes and asks to rest. And the Imams Hassan and Hussein come and ask to rest. And they all rest. And when they rest, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala reveals the verse that says, إِنَّمَا يُرِيدُ اللَّهُ لِيُذْهِبَ عَنْكُمُ الرِّجْسَ أَهْلَ الْبَيْتِ. They're resting. Allah says, we have sent down and we have kept away from you all kind of impurities. The verse is sent down upon their actions. That's the difference between the recitation of the Quran of me and you, my brothers and sisters, and the Hujjah of Allah and the door of Allah. And the Quran now thick, and the Quran in actions. And so with this, who is a better interpreter of this holy book? Who is a better interpreter of this book and the guide than the one who follows this book to the T? And with regards to this, let us remember Hadith Saqalain, whereby Rasulullah had said, Inni tarikum fikum saqalain, Kitab Allahi wa itrati ahlul bayt. Kitab Allah and itrati ahlul bayt are part and parcel of each other. Just the way Tawalla and Tabarra are two sides to the same coin. Kitab Allah and Itrati Ahlul Bayt are two sides to the Deen Ilahi. That's why he is the door of this kitab. That's why he is the gateway to the treasures of the knowledge. And that's why he's the proof of Allah, he's the argument of Allah, and he's the reciter of the book of Allah and the bestest of interpreters of the book of Allah. And the verse after that, verse number 7 says, Assalamu alayka ya baqiyat Allah fi ardih. Salutation upon the remnant of Allah in his earth. In his earth. The earth of Allah. The earth that Allah created in the love of the Ahlul Bayt. And so we are saying salutation upon the remnant, the baqiyat Allah. The one who is remaining from the proofs of Allah. And we don't need to go into detail of this because we have already discussed what the proof is, what the door is, and how the argument is. However, we will say that Imam has been addressed with the renowned title of Baqiyatullah, and according to the Quran, there is an ayah that says, Baqiyatullahi khayrun lakum in kuntum mu'mineen. Surely the remnant of Allah is good for you if you are a believer. If you are not a believer, then you will murder him. Just the way all the other Ahlul Bayt, the family of the Prophet, the Aali Yaseen have been murdered, which is why the Imam of our time had to be taken, to be protected under occultation. And at this point, I will mention that it is a very good act to always recite dua for the salamati of Imam Waqt, dua al-hujjah, as well as recite a 2 rakah salah at least once per day for the salamati of Imam Zamana from your heart, not asking anything from Allah, but just telling Allah, oh my Allah, oh my Lord, My Imam is in occultation. The murderers are everywhere around who murdered his father and his forefathers and his family. Keep my Imam safe. وآخر دعوانا عن الحمد لله رب العالمين والسلام عليكم ورحمة الله تعالى وبركاته.
مانده ام مولا محزون و خسته، چشمم به راحت در خون نشسته. الاجل مولا مولا مولا، الاجل مولا